following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has come to East Asia in the bustling metropolis that is Tokyo, Japan. Tonight we start week 11 of the NFL season with a good one on tap, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Along with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin here, and partner, let's examine this Tokyo Ball Club as they enter play. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball in the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for visiting Anchorage, on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. It takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. We might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 21 carries, 76 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
A gain of 10 yards.
A give to Burkhead on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 40-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's caught by Jackson. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Number 10. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now the short yardage man, Burkhead. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
That's good for a Tokyo first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be let out by their 7th-year quarterback.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
On play action, they'll throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. line of scrimmage. The 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
And an Anchorage 1st down.
They'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
The pass on
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
A gain of a yard.
And they run the option on 2nd down. Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That's good for a 1st down. His 2nd catch of the opening drive. They will run with Blair. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Sterling Shepard with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. So a great start. They force the turnover on the other side, and then take it down the field on their first drive and finish it off with a short touchdown run.
Nice and efficient, excellent job blocking, finds the gap and barrels into the end zone. Great way to finish off that drive.
Our home team, nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd and 9 now. And he can't escape, and down he goes. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. Right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. 3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. That'll be put in the books as a 50-40-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back over the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
2nd and 11. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Number 3. A gain of 9 brings up second and
now first carry for their fullback. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 1 yard. And an Anchorage first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They work now on second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll set up to throw. McKinnon here, it's complete. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And an Anchorage first down.
They'll run straight ahead with Ware. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. So second and 4 from the 22. As they've got it as we resume action. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
I'd have to say that was a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only gave up the first down and not a touchdown.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
He's already found the end zone once in this half, and they do a nice job there pushing him backwards and denied his bid for a second score.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. They'll try to run this way. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Our home team, nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field. Tokyo set to go on offense once again. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win. I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Here we go on second and 12. Right side caught by Jackson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. This is Burkhead running to the right. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as it's stopping behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 34-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
The pass.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They'll drop the throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. He decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
At the 38-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff running for the middle. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
36-yard line.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. On the handoff, it's Ware. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
And an Anchorage first down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
At the 16-yard line.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up 1st downs.
A gain of a yard. And an Anchorage first down.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 8-yard line.
Now back to throw. And he's got it. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
A give to Ware. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Sterling Shepard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Well, fans of old school football, they got to be loving this partner. All 3 drives so far have ended in a touchdown, and all 3 on the ground.
And when you say fans of old school football, count me in, because you just don't see ground games dominate the scoring and pounding the rock like this anymore. To me, this is refreshing.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 21-0. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Tokyo set to go on offense once again. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I've heard for years that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. The throw taken in by Sims. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw here. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, what's going on? It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is brought in at the 21. A big hit there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Dumps that off to Ware. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 4 yards and an Anchorage first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now the throw here out of the gun. And a quick throw here that's complete. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down the net before getting this inside the 30. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
And an Anchorage first down.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Back to throw again. That's caught by Ware. And out of bounds right around the 20. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drive to throw. Rifles one complete into the hands of Gronkowski. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Well, they were backed up on 3rd and goal, and when you saw him starting to scramble, my thought process was he'll get what he can and maybe get out of bounds. But he got a little bit greedy there. And in this case, greed was good as he got into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the round is on here in this first half. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
they'll throw now on the final play. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sims. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
Honestly, might already be at that point, Brandon, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
at the 22-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Short throw complete to Gronkowski. They'll come out with a 4 receiver set. 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw here. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half blowout material. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They go again with Ware. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. That's out to the left, flat and complete. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
On the ground, this is Ware. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And an Anchorage 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
The 2nd down pass. Complete to number 1. 1st down, Anchorage.
Running on 1st down with Ware. of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and
6. At
the 6-yard line.
And he's going to be dropped at the 15-yard line.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
They'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
In motion left, that's Jackson. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. A big play there. 71 yards. And his guys are able to get a score back.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
Looking to put a drive together.
They start the drive with Ware. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 55 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
And an Anchorage first down.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block and block.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But unfortunately, another offensive player quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll set up the throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And this offense continues to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So that drive spanned 5 plays. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Tokyo set to go on offense once again. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down.
Now a handoff, running off tackle right. And able to get this with a cross the 45 before he's brought down.
That's another Tokyo. First down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the tight end has it. It's Fleeter. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. And it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They're going to look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ward. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And the tight end has it, Fleeter. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Tokyo. First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now back to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Sims. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
1st and goal. That's a 2-yard line.
will take it in. Touchdown. Toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense can miss too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Visitors 42.
So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. First down, it's Ware. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 49. 66 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
And an Anchorage first down.
The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the fourth quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you that they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest. And they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. On the give, this is the fullback. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And an Anchorage first down.
This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Short throw complete to Gronkowski. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. Now an option play on second down. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A 2-yard gain.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And Gronkowski's got it complete over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 13 and also a first down.
First down.
From the gun, they run with Ware. Treads into the stiff arm. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
A gain of 16 yards. And an Anchorage first down.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Third down.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Back to throw here.
he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Tokyo is set to go on offense once again. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
46-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
The 38-yard line.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
To number 5. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
That's good for a Tokyo first down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he's going to return to the 21-yard line.
They've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. That's some good hard running there as he pushes his way forward for about 5.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 4. And again, this is where. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The run now with Ware.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 115 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries.
On the run, it's Ware. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
24-yard gain on the play. And an Anchorage first down.
They run it here. Ware. He stiff arms it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Anchorage,
it's a rare victory for them as they get that record back to 3-7. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week.
Meanwhile, for Tokyo,
it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.